Security footage with Tommy dealing with the security guy gets put out. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. There's a clip of Lemmy and Scotty going back and forth, and it's cute. Want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. And who are the heavy hitters? This conversation is always going to be talked about, but we have a post from Baddies Positivity that lists some heavy hitters, and the people are commenting. Want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Scotty doesn't even like athletes or anything. Like, she likes bosses like me. She likes me.
Anyways, so today...
Hold on. We're not doing that. So you can't. So who do you like? Who do you love? Who do you like?
It's date night.
Wow, she said, So anyway, you look beautiful. It's not, nobody's insecure. It's not about insecure. It's just.
Lemmy, get out of the comments.
It's always because these underscore people keep pissing me off.
But it's
Niggas in the background? Okay.
Yeah, it's an NBA player.
Okay, see, Bobby, that's the stuff. See, you see, Bobby, that's the stuff. That's crazy. Lemon pepper and Parmesan cheese. That's what they calling us. That's what they call. Oh, okay, my bad. Okay. You Parmesan cheese. I'm lemon pepper.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections about our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, I've been doing YouTube since 2005, and it is now 2025. And if you don't know, now you know. A Connection TV as a brand is synonymous with Bad Girls Club, and we run it over into baddies because, let's be clear, without BGC, there would be no baddies. And I want to get right into it. Tommie released this footage of her, I believe Tommie did, release this footage of her seemingly being attacked or, by a security guy, a man, right? He hems her up and puts her behind the bushes out of the sight of the camera. Now, when I watched the camera, when I watched her, when Tommie puts her hand up, it seems like that long fingernail or a finger kind of like did like this to his head, even if it did like this, right? To his head. And it was like, yeah, you bet not. Whatever the hell she was saying to the man, it seemed like it went like that. Even if, let's say she did not touch the man's head, because the head didn't go back like that. So the man didn't get mushed, right? But you could have did like that and just been playing with somebody. But even if you did like this and playing with somebody, no one has to put up with any of that, okay? Now, am I saying that he took it too far by forcefully holding her or hemming her up? Because I don't know what happened after the bushes, when they went in the bushes. I don't know what happened. Is he in the right for doing that? If she touched him, I'm going to have to say yes. If she did not touch him and just had the hand up like that, I'm going to say no. I don't believe in any place on this planet do you as a human being have the right to put your hands on anyone, right? Especially if they're not doing anything to you. Apparently just doing their job or just standing there. Let's just say the person's just standing there and you're aggressively getting in the person's face and you decide to tap them. Let's just say she did. Anything can go down. Yeah? Because women can unalive someone just like a man can unalive someone. We know Tommie, too, according to, Baddies history, carry weapons. But let's just take that out of the equation. We don't know what people is carrying nowadays. We don't. I just saw an Instagram video of this man holding up women and children at gunpoint on the streets. The women are like spreading away, trying to run away. There is a woman there who has like a large bag. She is in the midst of the women and children. She decides to take her gun out of the large bag and proceeds to pop, 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 pop the dude that apparently was going to pop them. Surprised the crap out of the dude, and the dude is laid out on the streets. The woman continues to keep her gun on him just to make sure he doesn't do anything. She's bold. She's really, really brave. And she's out there with the gun pointing at the guy and you know, making sure that the guy knows he picked the wrong one. Woman versus man. Woman with the gun versus man with the gun. Woman with the gun got him. Right? So this doesn't have to be a conversation of it's a man and a woman, although I know some people are going to take it there. We're going to read the comments in a minute. Some people are going to take it there. She's a woman. You shouldn't do that. But women need to know not to touch anyone if they don't want to get touched. Now, let's just say Tommy did not touch the man. Then the man was clearly in the wrong, right? Clearly in the wrong. Now, he didn't punch her and lay her out. He was like not sure what was going to happen and like hemmed her up. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I'm curious to see what y'all got to say about that because we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. And then let's take a look at this.
Leads or anything like she like boxes like me. Like she like
Anyways, so today
we're not doing that. So you can't. So who do you like? Who do you love? What do you like? Wow, she said, So anyway, you look beautiful. It's not. Nobody's insecure. It's not about insecure. It's just. Scotty doesn't even like athletes or any.
yeah, get out of the comments, man.
Poor people keep
Okay, but it's
niggas in the background. Okay.
NBA player.
Okay. See, Bobby. That's the stuff. See, you see, Bobby. That's the stuff. That's crazy. Lemon pepper and Parmesan cheese. That's what they calling us. Are you Parmesan cheese? I'm lemon pepper.
get out of the comments, man.
Poor people keep.
He's hilarious. I don't know the man. I don't know the man. And even to this day, I'm still hearing like crazy stories about the things that happen at Zeus. But the social media man that we see and him and Scotty, that is just cute. It's very cute. I see slight insecurity. I see slight controlling. I see slight indifference. I see everything's slight though. The slight can live in a vat of coolness though. No shade. It can definitely do that, right? But it's cute. It's cute. It's really cute. And then what else do I have on here that we're going to go over? I mean, we're going to see what y'all are saying out here in these streets. So ranking all heavy hitters on Baddies USA. Shout out to Body Positivity. So they have Tesehki as a heavy hitter, Lex as a heavy hitter, Chrisean as a heavy hitter, Dolly as a heavy hitter, Daisy as a heavy hitter, Nunu as a heavy hitter, Tinka, Rollie, Seven, Suki, Fauna, and Tommie. There are 12 women on here. A heavy hitter. So let's do this. We got heavy hitter, we got medium hitter, and we got a light hitter. Okay? There's some heavy hitters on this list. There are some medium hitters on this list. And there are some light hitters on this list. I only see 3 heavy hitters on this list. I only see 3. I see a lot of medium hitters on this list. And I see one. Do we have a light hitter? I see. I want to say 2 light hitters. Ooh. I want to say 2 light hitters. Ooh. Ooh. All right, so I'm gonna say my heavy hitters are tesehki, biglex, and chrisean. Those are my heavy hitters. Those only 3 heavy hitters on this list, in my opinion. I want to know what y'all think. Who are the medium hitters and who are the light hitters? Now, we're going to get into this and we're going to talk. I want to see what y'all got to say though. So, I'm going to go and see what y'all got to say, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the video footage with Tommie. Then we're going to go into the comments and see what you have to say. All right. Body positivity gives emoji. Tars gives emoji. XX says, so crazy. He went right to the blind spot behind the bushes. Yes, I agree. Carrying the person behind the bushes is crazy. I don't know what happened behind the bushes. It looks like she touched him first, but yeah, Pocahontas. In my mind, it looks like it was a tap. You know, I could see Tommie doing that. I could see women take advantage of that with men. Let's be clear. Not all women, but a lot of women do. They do that. They antagonize. And they think that you're not going to do anything because you're not supposed to. They're a woman. I'm not saying that's what Tommie did in this instance. His head did not move, but his reaction was visceral. Okay. Tosh Money says, she clear as day touched him first after talking reckless. Oh, well, don't feel bad. She needs to change her ways. Then I'm Pretty says, that's messed up. Another person says, look, like she poked him in the forehead and it just lost it. Tommie was probably chastising that man, and that poke sent him over the edge. I see that as well. I see that. We're on the same page. We're adopting similar connections. Pretty. Ari says, regardless of her mouth, he made first move. Get him in trouble, girl. Another person says, she didn't touch him. Tommie talked with her hands, which is not right, but regardless of anything, he's still wrong for doing that. If she did not touch him, yes, he is wrong. Love says 2 things can be right. Tommie's mouth is reckless, however, he is wrong. Beauty says, we need to see the other angle because it looked like she muffed him or tapped his nose or something because his reflex was too quick, and it was. And it was. We're connecting on here. We're connecting. Everything your taste desires, says press charges. Mimi says, Tommie be doing ish like that to random people all the time. I'm not saying what he did was right, but you reap what you sow. All right. Let's go to the comments with Lemmy and Scotty. Lemon pepper and Parmesan cheese is crazy, and it is. Lemmy definitely is being on his best behavior, keeping Scotty 100. Design says, she like bosses like me. Anyways, the shade be funny. Oh, Lemmy is afraid to lose Scotty, and that's how it's supposed to be. Another person says, laugh myself. I'm sorry, y'all. Lemmy growing on me. I know, right? Ain't it just cute? Ain't it just cute? Scotty love money. Another person says, love it. Another person says, I love this for them. They seem so fun together. Scotty definitely likes bosses. Another person says, lemon pepper and Parmesan cheese is taking me out. Another person says, Bobby done got kicked off Zeus. Another person says, Lemmy is funny. Nobody's insecure. Another person says, Scotty was an athlete. What makes him think she doesn't like them? Another person says, they not going to last. Another person says, she don't like you. She loves your money. Another person says, Bobby. Another person says, may a short, nerdy millionaire come find me. Another person says, I'm with her. Get out them dang comments. Another person says, Bobby ain't ish. Another person says, laugh my ass off. Anyways is killing me. Scotty is a key. Another person says, she do not like dude. Another person says, she obviously doesn't really like him. I don't know if that's the case. It gives nerd with a motto. That's what it gives. It gives rich nerd with a motto. It gives rich nerd with a, not sedity, but, a model as baddie. That's what it gives. So I don't know. I don't think they have the typical relationship, or maybe they do, but To say that she doesn't like him is crazy. I don't know where that's coming from. All right, let's get in these comments about the heavy, medium, and light hitters. Let's see what you got to say. Another person says, lost me at Suki and Tommie. No shade. Another person says, where's Jayla? Another person says, lost me at Nunu, child. Even Suki. I say who the heavy hitters were. Another person says, Suki, Tommie, Nunu, and Tinka. Laugh out loud. Another person says, all I know is them ALO 2 pieces working overtime this season. Another person says, Suki, ciao. Suki, no. Tesehki, Rock, Lex is the only 3 on the list. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Maybe we connecting because heavy hitters, those are the only 3 on the list. All them other bros is not heavy hitters. They're not. They're not. Like, what are we talking about here? Somebody says, Suki, if Suki there, then Jayla should have been because she fights way better than Suki. Another person says, Nunu. Another person says, I'm guessing these people are just some of your favorite cast members because majority are not heavy hitters. Okay. Another person says, what? Another person says, as long as Suki and Lex are top 2. Also, I feel like Sarat earned her title. Another person says, Sapphire can fight too. Another person says, Rollie before 7. Another person says, Chrisean before Lex. Another person says, Tesehki would destroy all. Another person says, half these don't belong here. Another person says, where's Ivori? Another person says, I know you the lion. So we can kind of agree on this list here of heavy hitters. Yeah, that list ain't it. That list ain't it. It's just not it. Medium hitters. Dolly is a medium hitter. Daisy, from what I've seen and could surmise, is a medium hitter. Tink is a medium hitter. Rollie is a medium hitter. Seven's medium. Suki, I'm going to just say light. I've not seen Suki fight, so I don't know. I will give Nunu medium hitter. I will give Fauna. I don't know. She was able to battle Lex multiple times and not look like Tavi. So I would give, and it's no shade. It's no shade. I would give Fauna medium hitter, right? Because she's surviving all these girls. Like, she never came out looking like Summer dealing with Lex. But then again, Lex really went in on Summer. Like, Jesus, she did. And then Tommie, I don't know. I haven't seen Tommie the medium hitter. I don't know. Maybe light, medium, light with a hint of sazon or paprika. I don't know. I don't really know where Baddie Positivity was going with this list. I really don't. Listen, y'all, your boy is top 10 in Atlanta, top 100 out of 100,000 people running for first mates in Virgin Voyage, and I'm throwing a cruise. Well, I'm not throwing it. I'm being awarded on a cruise January 7th to the 11th. It's a four-day quick trip out of Miami. We go to Key West, Bimini, and then back to Miami. If y'all ever wanted to party with your boy, I'm a live time on Miami. Y'all need to party with your boy. And it would be amazing if I get some ladies on the ship and some brothers on the ship. This is not an all-brother party. This is a everybody that rocks with West party. And I just want to not celebrate this humongous win, being top 10 in Atlanta and top 100 out of 100,000 first mates, which are like a class of people that work with Virgin Voyage to sell cruises. I'm top 100 out of 100,000 up. Yeah, you dig? And I'm excited. I just got the news yesterday, and I'm, being acknowledged on the ship, and the big wigs to powers to be are wanting us to come out to celebrate. They're going to book my cruise, and I'll be able to go. Now, listen, if y'all can come party with your boy, because I don't want to do this by myself. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm not like a suit and tie, mix and mingle with the big wigs, the big CEOs. That's just not my energy. That's not my zhush. That's not my vibe. And so it would be amazing not to experience the award or the acknowledgement by myself. And for my connects to go, it would be super dope. The rate starts at $713. I know January is right around the corner, but some of y'all may live in Miami. Who knows? Some of y'all may live in Atlanta and can afford that little flight and a little room or whatever just to party for 4 days. It's the new year. Let's start the new new year off with a bang, and it would be amazing to get my connects to party and let the bigwigs, the CEOs on the ship know why your boy is top 100. You dig? Anyways, I'm excited because I don't know if y'all know I became a travel agent this year, 5 months ago, July. And within 5 months, I'm top 100 for the company. Baby, what? I'm top 10 in the top 10 in Atlanta. You dig? You dig? And also, if y'all can't make the January 7th to the 11th and you are a brother that likes to party with other brothers, you should come party with me and over 100 people on Beeman on Virgin, which is August 8th to the 13th. Listen, if y'all want to do January and or August with your boy, go to my website, westandfriends.com. WESAND friends, spelled correctly.com. And I'll be rhyming all the mother and time in. 2 great cruises, 2026. The first one is January 7th to the 11th. It's to help your boys celebrate 4 days, a quick little turnaround trip departing out of Miami so that I don't want to be on the ship by myself with, a bunch of big wigs and CEOs. That's cute. And I'm going to chop it up with them because, I might be switching industries. But it would be nice to party and have a good time with you. With your boy. Go to westandfriends.com. Book your trip for January or book your trip for August and party with your boy. What? Anyways, like I said, if I've never met y'all and y'all never met me and y'all watch my videos and baby, I'm a good time, baby. I'm a good time. I likes to party. I likes to party. Sinead likes to party. Wesley like to party. Hey, it would be great to connect with y'all. And if y'all do book the January 7th to the 11th trip, 2026, out of Miami to help your boys celebrate this acknowledgement of being top 100 out of 100,000 motherfuckers. Baby, put it in the comments. I'm gonna see if you go to my website and you book anyway, but put it through the comments. Let me know that you coming with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to have a good time. I did. That really brightened my month up because I'm going through a lot over here. It's a lot happening in my world, y'all. For real, it really is. And I did the interview with Dia. She a dope time. Cool chick, you know what I mean? Cool chick, you dig? That interview will be releasing shortly. So look out for that. Yup, y'all. Deuces.